for here too. I want to attach this to the camera after class.
Oh,
It's a mini level.
make sure it's not
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be helpful. What do you think? We'll see.
Like, seems to be a little.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oops, wrong one.
Yeah. Because that way when.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Beautiful. Good morning, Camden. I'm okay. How are you? Good? Yeah. We don't know. Melissa, will you ask the front desk for a lighter? Good morning.
Big and like right shortly after that show. It was fun, but it was also like you were weird, man. Yeah. At that point, I think you could. I want to go to Coachella, but I don't want to go to Coachella.
Who is it? Oh, that was a very moving performance. So raw. I went to the second ever Coachella. That's how old I am. Good morning. Hi. How we doing? I met Rita's sister, Steph. She was here for Luna May's sound bath. What a beautiful, luminous human. Yeah, so I'm happy she found us. I told her she could look for you girls on a Sunday morning. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm like holding the lighter. Before we get started, we're about to start, but any requests for today? Neck. Did someone say breathing? Or was that my insides? Did you say breathing? Oh. I'm like, I need to breathe. Almost up? Warm us up, yeah. I'm wearing double layers of cashmere. That helps, apparently. Plus, I'm in my 40s now, so if you know, you know. Happy Black History Month. My re-entry from Mexico was kind of brutal. This was like not the best to come home to. We had a great time. We have dates for next year that we start on the 21st of February. And can't wait already. Also, if it helps, like for me, my usual sort of annual cycle is to have something in February or March to look forward to get me through these winter months. So Mexico happened a little early, and now I'm like, fuck. But there is Greece to look forward to if anyone wants to come to Greece with us this summer. I'm like, okay, it's a little bit of a longer stretch. We're going in July. But I'm so looking forward to peaking on happiness again there. And that kept me going a long time. And it's not even just this, it's like everything, like just the news. And I was contemplating today, like, that it is like, I do feel like it's a blessing to feel like the outrage, the anger, the depth of emotion, because it like is the reminder that we're in it together, that we're like part of the rest of the world. We're not like bypassing or immune or exempt or resignation. Although at times like this, the resignation urge is strong. And that I was just thinking like, you know, hopes for the future. I hope that like someday we have an immigration history month where we like relearn and remember that like there's been so many mass migrations to the United States, and it's like part of most of us, not all of us, but the vast majority of us have that shared history that like gives us the privilege to be able to sit here and do this together. So these last week or so of the year of the wood snake is really the like shedding of any last remaining bits. It's like the stuff that really sticks to you. And it's the invitation to ourselves, really to our subconscious and our unconscious, to let go, to release the stuff that sticks to us, so that as the year of the fire horse on February 17th, which also happens to be an eclipse, and the eclipse corridors are very intense phases of the year. They usually last like 2 or 3 weeks, and there's going to be a retrograde. Holy smokes, we are in. It's coming. Folks, you better buckle your seatbelts, helmets, spiritual helmets, armor. But that the year of the fire horse is really about momentum. And so now I personally am at the point where I'm ready to start clarifying the intention, the resolve for the year. Like, I'm not really a January 1st girly. I'm a Lunar New Year girly. I'm a Cancer, so moon is everything. And if you are kind of a January 1st resolver, then this is a great time to sort of clarify your intention, your resolve for the year, maybe add some seasoning to it, some depth to it. And the word in Sanskrit for vow is vrata. It's like the vow we take for the year. And I think that this year is all about like, where do we want to go? Physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. Like, where do we want to be in a year from now? Where do we want to go? How do we want to be? And that the entire year's energy is all about making the choices that are moving us in that direction. It's a year of momentum. And so the vow is that every choice is moving me in the direction of where I want to be, of where I want to go. And it just is going to give us such clarity of focus in our momentum, in moving in the direction of our deepest desires, our best intentions, our highest aspirations. So for today's practice, welcome if you're new. I saw like a couple blue stars. Welcome. I promise we're going to do yoga. By the way, I'm Mariel. I'll facilitate. This is Melissa. She'll assist and chime in here and there. And this is Camden. She'll be on the mat demoing for y'all in the studio and folks at home. to sort of plant this question, this quest in the sacred hub of your heart. Do you hear the echo? That means we're working, right? How do I fix it? Make it stop. Thank you. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be in approximately a year from now? And what are you willing to do to move yourself in that direction? And of what value is that goal and the journey that it takes to get there in service to something greater than just yourself? And so as you begin to make yourself as comfortable as humanly possible, Camden again is demoing on the mat if you're new and not sure, on the mat for folks at home. And everything. You got it, Caitlin. Neck, hips, shoulders. Did you? There's a mute. There we go. Everything I offer is an invitation, not an obligation. Please feel free to take it or leave it. Requests, comments, questions, conundrums are welcome. Use your voice, share your voice, just call it out. I like to keep it casual. Hydrate, spectate, modify as needed and desired. Those are the rules. You can check your obligations at the door. And we offer today's practice and service to the clarification of where we want to go, where we want to be in every aspect of our being. We have to ask ourselves on a soul level. And the practice is really the strategy for tuning into the depths of our being so that the direction we aim for is in alignment with our deepest purpose and our highest aspirations. That's the hard part. That's why we practice the yoga, to get clear by having attuned to the depths of our being, to our purpose. And so that every choice we make, every step we take in the coming year and the coming months is motivated by our soul, by the virtuosity of our heart, by our desire to be of service to those around us, and is in alignment with the inner world and the outer world. And it's a vow. It's a vow we make to ourselves and each other. Make yourself as comfortable as humanly possible. You can recline if you prefer. You can lean against a wall. You can sit tall. And allow your eyes to soften. If it suits you, you can close your eyes. That's a gesture of turning into darkness in order to begin seeing yourself more clearly. Invite a deeper breath in and a longer breath out. 2 more of the deepest, fullest breaths that require the least amount of effort. A reminder that the entire physical practice of yoga is first and foremost in service to the breath, to the gift of life that fills us, surrounds us, enlivens us, and connects us to each other and all that is. As you deepen your breath, feel how naturally your breath deepens you. The breath, the inhale flows in and down into your seat, into your roots, into your ground of being, and it fills you up. And as you exhale, the outer body softens and settles. The inhales ignite the heart, and the splendor of the heart, the source of supreme love and divine wisdom, wherein the voice of the true teacher resides, illuminates and inspires the faculty of the mind and the agency of the body. Here in this gift of conscious breathing embodiment, we have an opportunity here and now together to attune ourselves, align ourselves, engage ourselves, and really to stretch and expand ourselves through attuned, aligned engagement so that the gift of life that each breath offers can flow in us, as us, through us more deeply, more fully, more freely, in effect, enhancing and optimizing our bandwidth for lay, for the pursuit of vrata, your vow, your direction. On the inhale, we'll bring the hands together before the heart in Anjali Mudra. This is a gesture of sincere self-reverence that acknowledges and honors the voice of the true teacher, never further than your heart, which is never further than your breath, always present, intrinsically peaceful, utterly powerful, and luminous. And it's a gesture that places this aspect of ourselves before us as a guide for at least the time we spend together. And together we'll set the tone for our practice today by sharing the voices of our hearts and the sound of one Om. Please feel free to join into the sound or let it wash over you. Deep breath in. Om. Bow to the intrinsic beauty, wisdom, and virtuosity. And keeping this connection inward unwavering, release the hands, blink open the eyes, and let's begin to gently make our way into a tabletop position. I have no idea where the music was coming from. Let's see. You can just begin by moving and stretching in the ways that naturally feel good. Exhale to round, inhale to arch. Notice what you feel, how it feels, where you feel it. You can move through like table puppy as well. Friends at home, I did a bunch of troubleshooting on Friday. I hope everything seems to be working and running optimally. Notice what you feel, how it feels. This is the time we take to attune in a way to that this presently beneath the surface. At the surface and beyond the surface, it gets so noisy sometimes. This is the to attune. There's a heart and soul inside that longs to be known, heard, felt, and shared. When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. So just to reiterate, there's a request for neck, warmth, hips, shoulders. See if and how that lands in your body and if there's anything you want to echo or add. Deeper, fuller. As you inhale through the nose, try to feel each breath in your belly. And as you exhale, feel the belly soften, contract as you gently press or whisper the breath out. Again, as you inhale, claw the fingertips, spread the toes, drink the breath up from the foundation. Feel the belly get big and full. And as you exhale, feel the center soften and contract as you push through the arms, launch through the hips, and ground. Inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Look forward. Exhale, catch your lunge. On the inhale, reach the arms up. As you through the ball of the back knee and thigh high to the sky. Feel the back leg behind you, supporting you as you stretch up through the thumbs. Slide your biceps right alongside your ear. So you're bringing the agents of the heart, the arms, to frame the skull. And turn a soft out ahead of you into the unknown. What can't be seen, what can't be known. And as you press the back knee and thigh to the sky, and the back knee and thigh to the sky, as you reach the thumbs to the sky, let the front thigh descend. Nice. Exhale, touch the floor. Take it back to downward facing dog. Breath to heart, heart to mind, mind to where do we want to be? Where do we want to go? And we offer this gift of life, conscious embodiment, to that direction. As you inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. Look forward as on the inhale, reach the arms up, crescent. Connect your awareness to the back leg, and as you push through the ball of the back foot, press the back knee and thigh to the sky. Reach up out of think from the hips, reach up out through the arms, the fingertips, the thumbs even a little bit more. And as you reach up, stretch up, let the front thigh descend. Slide the palate back, but let the gaze emanate from the back of the skull, far and wide ahead of you. Bend the front leg 1 more inch, press the back knee and thigh. Exhale, touch the floor, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Plank. Lower in the style of you towards the lap of the earth. And as you inhale, slide forward and up for baby cobra. There's a bun in the oven. You can have a bolster right underneath your hips and pelvis for a little more lift. You can also bring hands to blocks. Everyone else, as long as there's no bun in the oven, press the tops of your feet down and hug the legs together. Press the tailbone down. Take your hands a little wider onto the bamboo. Open the elbows a little bit and lift the fronts of the shoulders up and back. Yes. And as you press the feet down, you'll feel the knees and thighs lift. As you press the tailbone down, maybe the low belly lifts a little bit. And now everyone lift your hands an inch off the floor. Yes, and rather than pushing through your arms, you got to press through your legs to lift your heart 1 more inch. Tailbone down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can wag your hips to the right, turn your toes to the left, deep breath. Wag your hips to the left, turn your toes to the right for a deep breath. On the inhale, we'll come right back through center. And as you exhale, press through the arms, lift through the hips. Sphinx, walk your feet forward a tiny bit. Down through the heels. On the inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. And we're going to take this super slow motion. Look forward between the hands. Lift the bottom heel up. And as you exhale, slowly, lightly, without a sound, step through to lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find your breath as you exhale. Huge step forward, standing tall mountain. Receive yourself as you are, where you are. As you exhale, fold over the legs, bow to the heart. As you inhale, get long through the spine. As you exhale, fold, step the left foot back to lunge. Spin the back heel to the earth. We'll bring right forearm to right thigh. Reach the left arm overhead for extended side angle. Right knee and toes point straight ahead. Take your front heel like a 1/2 inch wider, just the heel, and now energetically squeeze it to the midline. Can you feel a difference there? As you stand through the back leg, reach through the top arm. Push into the back leg and reach your top fingertips into the future, into the unknown. And then deep breath in, call yourself right into right now. Pull your feet towards each other. Find and feel your legs on the ground, the strength of your legs. And you tie the strength of your legs into an opening as you lean back, turn your heart towards the heavens. Exhale, touch the floor. Whew. Downward facing dog. Find your breath, breath to heart, heart to mind, mind to body. We're going to take the first step slowly. As you inhale, float the left leg to the right, lift the bottom heel. As you exhale, slow motion, lightly, silently step forward. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. With your exhale, always follow your breath, not my voice on the exhale. Huge step forward, standing tall mountain. Stand tall in the threshold of right now in the new beginning before us. And as you exhale, fold over your legs. You bow to your heart, all the insight and wisdom you've discovered over the past year, the year of the snake, that inward journey into the depths of our being. With that information, that insight, inhale, get long through the spine, heart forward. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back. Spin the back heel to the ground, left forearm. Reach the right arm overhead for extended side angle. Front knee and toes point straight ahead. And as you root through the back leg, stretch the right arm as it was like all the way connected into the right hip. From the right hip, root through your back leg as you stretch through your top arm. Reach past your own fingertips into the unknown. And as you squeeze the front heel to the midline, guide the inner thigh open and bend the front leg deeper. One more belly breath. Exhale, touch the floor, downward facing dog. Can stay in dog or look for your breath. Vinyasa and Molly, do you like this cool air coming in? Do you want me to leave the door open?
It's fine either way.
Okay. We meet in downward dog. Connect to the question that now lives in the depths of our being. Where do I want to be? Where do I want to go? There may or may not be an answer just yet. On the inhale, float the right leg to the sky, look forward. As you exhale, step forward with a loud stomp. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Step it back to three-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, stomp. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, big step forward, standing tall mountain. Root through your legs, stand in your power, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, get long through your spine. Follow the breath. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back to lunge. Spin the back heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior two. Stand your ground with all your might. Find your strength as you pull the feet towards each other. You draw energy from the earth where we're all connected up the legs into the depths of your being, into the core of your being. And as you reach back through the left arm, you get more weight in your back leg. That allows you to deepen into the front leg, to move into the future with strength and stability and openness. Bend the front leg deeper. Keep reaching back more to bend the front leg deeper. Push the front leg. Exhale for triangle pose, right fingertips to the floor or a block. No. Where you feel it. Everyone can tuck back in a little bit here. Like your back leg represents the past, what's behind universal energy. The front body always symbolizes what's in front of you. Ego energy, we want both. We want them balanced and centered. We want the back body, the past, informing the front body, the future. And where those aspects come together is exactly how and where we find ourselves in the present. As you pull the feet towards each other, you draw energy all the way up into your ground of being, and then from your ground of being, you connect back down through the legs so that you can extend through the spine and the crown and the arms and the fingertips. One more belly breath. And on the exhale, turn through lunge, take it back to downward dog. Find your breath to heart, heart to mind, mind to body. This conscious gift of embodiment is the vehicle, is the vessel that carries us forward. On the inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Exhale with a stomp, make it loud. Inhale, take the leg up and back, three-legged dog. On the exhale, stompier. Yes, inhale, reach the arms up. Push into the ball of the back foot as you exhale, big step forward, standing tall mountain. Press through your legs to reach through your fingertips. Exhale, fold, sweet heart. On the inhale, get through the spine. As you exhale, fold, step the right foot back to lunge. Back heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior two. As you root through the back leg, let the back toes point in the direction that you're going. Pull your front foot towards your back foot. Reach your right arm past your right foot, and now the top of the front leg can descend. Turn a soft gaze past your left fingertips, like you're looking at a magic eye. Remember those things? Like you're looking through a veil. Reach back, bend deeper, eyes soft past your left fingertips. Push your front leg straight, big. Exhale, left fingertips. The legs are straight but not locked, so maybe bend your legs and then re-straighten the legs, not so much by pressing your knees back as by more your kneecaps up, bones back. Breathe. Try to bring your big toe down more. Yep. And the inner heel. Good. And lift and spread here. Yep. Keep that and guide the inner knee open. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ugh, thanks. Push through the legs to extend through the spine. And as you hug the feet towards each other and draw the shoulder blades together, maybe the left hover. Exhale, touch the floor, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, slowly lower in the style of you. Inhale for cobra. Pause in cobra, but try not to hold the breath. As you inhale, zip lock your legs together like a snake tail. Yes, zip lock your legs all the way together. Press the tops of the feet down so much you feel your knees and thighs get a little lighter. Keep that as you anchor your tailbone down. Feel your low belly get a little lighter. And then lift your hands off the floor. Good, and then maybe you'll feel like the shoulders lower. The more you press your feet down, the more the feet down, the tailbone down, the spine extends and lifts. From inside your hips all the way up through your crown, slide the palate back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo. On the inhale, float your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, catch your lunge, locate your strap. We'll pivot the feet to the left for the wide-legged forward fold with a shoulder stretch on top. Take the strap behind you or interlace your hands behind you. Turn your toes a little bit towards the midline. And then hug the shoulder blades together. Do you want a strap? Oh, you do have them, but you don't need it. Yeah. Put a little bend in your elbows. As you hug the shoulder blades together, fold between the legs. Reach your arms up to the ceiling at first. As you inhale, hug your feet towards each other. Kneecaps lift. Reach the arms up like a, what do you call those church things? Spire? Steeple? Reach the arms up. Good, and then let the heart lead the way. Fold over your legs, bow to your heart. Let the arms get heavy overhead like wet branches, warm, wet branches. The way the branches would be if it rained for 7 days and it was like 50 degrees and it would just cleanse everything. Gently release. Turn the right knee and toes through lunge. Take a big step forward, fold over your legs, bow to your heart. Take a big step back with your right foot. Feet to the right for a wide-legged forward fold. Hands behind your head. And as you interlace your hands behind your head, let the elbows point towards the space between your elbows. Sort of more hug the midline. Suck the armpits in. And can you feel your upper back engage? Your shoulder blades retract. That means they come towards each other. And as you hug your feet towards each other, hug the elbows to the midline, suck the armpits in so the shoulder blades hug to the midline. You're drawing into yourself in every way. Keep that and start to press your head back into your hands. Hug the feet to the midline. And by virtue of pressing your head into your hands and the feet to the midline, come all the way up to stand. To the midline, heels heavy, but lean a little bit more into the balls of the feet. Hug the elbows to the midline, suck the armpits in, slide the head back. And as you press the head back, hinge at the shoulders together, head presses up. Head keep pressing to the hands as you fold over the legs. Keep pressing the head into the hands, the agents of the heart, as you bow to the heart. Gently release. Turn your left knee and toes through lunge. Take it downward facing dog. Breath to heart, heart to mind, mind to body. Okay. Now you don't have to know just yet where you want to go, where you want to be. But just think about, consider, contemplate how you want to move forward. Lightly or loudly. One is not better than the other. In virtue to attuning to yourself and the tone for the year. Do you want to move forward with softness? Or do you want to move forward with loudness and boldness? On the inhale, float the left leg to the sky. As you exhale, step forward in the way that suits you. And on the inhale, reach up. Take a big step forward to balance on that foot. Root through the standing leg. Your lightness and or your loudness. Stand on your tone, in your tone. And as you root into your first step forward, reach through the fingertips. We're going to interlace the hands behind the head. Hug the elbows to the midline, suck the armpits in, feel the shoulders retract, press the head back. And as you press the head back, we're going to hinge halfway forward and press the right foot to the ceiling. Right knee bent, right foot all together like we're holding up the ceiling. Inhale to rise up through center, balancing on the left foot. And then do you want to place the right foot on the floor loudly or softly? And release the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, get long through the spine. Fold. Tiptoe your feet. Downward facing dog. Tiptoe. Heart to mind. Mind to body. On the inhale, float the right leg to the sky. With the exhale, step forward lightly or loudly. It doesn't have to be the same. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, big step forward to balance on the right foot. Root into that tone or the boldness. Both take courage, just to be clear. Both require a fully engaged heart. Interlace your hands behind the head. Point the elbows forward. That's the direction we're moving. Suck the armpits in. Feel the shoulder blades retract. That ties us to the heart. So we move forward connected to the heart so the heart can guide us clearly in all we do. Hinge forward. Keep pressing your head back so the heart goes forward faster than the head. And we all hold up the ceiling with the left foot. Squeeze the back knee to the midline. Press to the sky. Press head into hands. Inhale, rise up, balancing on your standing leg. And on the exhale, lightly or loudly, left foot down, release the arms, mountain pose. Deeper breath in, longer breath out as you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, tiptoe back to downward facing dog. Inhale for plank. Follow your breath. Exhale to lower. Inhale for cobra. Cobra dog, up dog. Pause there. Don't hold the breath. Press the feet down and in like a snake tail. Legs come together. And then claw your hands towards your feet. By pulling the hands back, you take the heart forward more. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. On the inhale, float the right leg to the sky. Exhale, big step forward. Yep, in the style of you for today. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, big step forward to balance. Cross ankle over thigh, sit deep into pigeon chair. Belly breathing, flex the left foot, spread the toes. Breathe into what can't be seen, but can be felt. Deepening the light of awareness on the currents of the breath into the depths of your being. That's your hips, your deepest core power. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, thread it back to lunge. Both feet on the ground for one big breath in. Exhale, fingertips to blocks inside your front leg. And then lower the back knee down. Pad the back leg, the back knee with a blanket if you like. And then left hand for left foot. We take the thigh stretch. Activate the left foot behind you. So there's a clear awareness of connection to what's behind you. That's the past. That's all the momentum that came behind us from our ancestors, from the collective. You can even go 65,000 years. All of our ancestors, perhaps quite like fish. Bring the right hand to the right thigh and just think about all that momentum of evolution, that co-evolving, the momentum of co-evolving. That's what we do as a community of yoga practitioners. We're here for the co-evolution. Press the back knee down and forward as you slide the ribs, the shoulders, the head back. Gently release. Downward facing dog. Breath to heart, heart to mind, mind to body. And from the fish that we looked like 65,000 years ago, flip the left side of the sky. I'll take a big step forward. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Big step forward to balance on your left foot. We offer this year's intention as a vow to 65,000 years into the future. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh and sit back. That everything we vow and offer at this moment in time is a vow and an offering to the future beyond what we'll ever live to see. Sit back deeper, breathe into what can't be seen but can be felt. Let the light of awareness penetrate the fabric of the body a little more deeply, cellularly. Let each cell attune to the rhythm of the breath, the beating of the heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step it back to lunge. Big breath in. And as you exhale, find blocks inside your front leg. Lower knee pad as needed. So for sensitive folks, as yogis are, it's virtually impossible not to attune to the vibration, the tone, and the outer environment. And we don't want to become invulnerable to that. That's not the point. We want to be receptive. But the danger is when it gets louder than the heart and the breath and the beauty of yourself and humanity on a cellular level. We do yoga to restore that awareness and connection and to see it in those around us. Activate the back foot. That's the connection to all the momentum behind us. Spread your toes. Turn your back toes to the right a little bit more. Squeeze the front heel in, guide the inner thigh open. And as you press the back knee down and forward, y'all, you can't see it, but I can tell you your back toes are so luminous, like stars in the sky. As you press the back knee down and forward, draw the shoulders up and back, the head back. Maybe even the ribs back to tie yourself a little bit more into your core strength center. And let the front leg descend like 1 more inch. That's depth. Release. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale for cobra, cobra dog or up dog. Exhale to child's pose. Big toes touching, knees wide apart. As you send your hips back and down, claw your fingertips. This tail end of the year of the snake, these final bits of shedding and release, we're crawling and slithering our way out of the depths into the forward momentum. Crawl your fingertips out, reach out, reach out. And right there, press the palms down, stand that ground in your hands and lift the underarms up. And without moving your hands, claw the hands back so that you feel the shoulder blades retract again. And breathe into that awareness, that connection to the back of the heart. As you claw the fingertips back, inhale yourself forward to table. And as you exhale, bring your knees together, lower your pelvis towards the floor. It doesn't have to come all the way down, arms straight. Squeeze your legs, press the tops of the feet down so much the knees and thighs lift, maybe pelvis lifts, and pull your hands towards your feet to slither your hips forward. 1 more inch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Are we warm? Would that do it? Any questions on that? Last little bit there. That's called up dog. Lower your knees down to just get one little bit. We got some hips, some shoulders, some warmth, some neck already. Come onto your back with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. Oh, how good does, oh, your nails look so good. The coffee smells good too. Feel the unconditional support of the earth beneath you. And in that feeling of connection to the earth, just take a moment to remember, to visualize, or imagine the extraordinary, stunning beauty of nature. Maybe a memory or a favorite place. Just take a moment to let the vision of the beauty of nature sink into your inner vision. And rest in that beauty. Let it hold you and support you and remind you. Press the center back of the skull down into the earth so much you sort of feel the muscles in the back of the neck and upper back tone. Can you feel that when you press the center back down? And then release the effort. And again, jaw soft, eyes soft. Press the center back of the skull down and release. And one more time, press the center back of the skull into the floor. Deep breath and release. Okay, now imagine the thinness of a sheet of paper. We're gonna lift up the bare minimum as though we could slide a sheet of paper beneath your head if there was no hair there. Okay, deep breath in, lift the head the millimeter and release. Lift your head a millimeter and release. Lift your head a millimeter and release. Did everyone feel something there? Okay. Press the center back of your skull down. Stay there for 2 breaths. On the 3rd breath, at your own pace, release. We can move together at different paces. Okay. Did everyone do the 2 breaths? I think like if you've been doing yoga a long time, I feel like do you ever go to the doctor and they're like, take a breath? And they're like, come on. Not a slow breath. So yeah, we're gonna do that 2 more times, sets of 2. So you're gonna press the center back of the skull down for 2 breaths and release on the Molly, I'm right here. Just lower your chin a tiny bit. Okay, now press the center back of the skull down. Does that feel a little different? Yeah. You can, if it feels really good, you could do some reps with the chin more lifted, but I also want you to find it with it level. We're pressing down for 2 breaths firmly, releasing on the 3rd, and then we're gonna do that again. And this is such great therapeutics for necks. All of our necks, most of our necks, again, I can't say all of us, but the vast, vast majority of us, our neck muscles are tight and weak. And then we have this thing called forward head posture. Have you heard of it? Because of our relationship to technology and just sort of ego and forward thinking future, we carry the head forward of the rest of the body. And it wreaks havoc on our necks and spines, shoulders, jaw, TMJ, headaches. So much of what we do in yoga, whether I'm like saying it overtly or not, trying to train the head to stay more in line with the spine. And the head stays more in line with the heart. And then hopefully we get like less clenched jaw, less headaches, less neck and shoulder pain. I consider these little muscles that you're experiencing in your neck core muscles too. Okay, so we did that 3 rounds. Now we're gonna do 3 rounds of the head lifting a tiny bit. And rather than 2 breaths, let's just hold it for 1 breath and see how that goes. Lift the head a millimeter breath. Notice if the throat feels tight, should be able to swallow and head back. And then head lift, take a breath. The bottom release. Notice if you're gripping anywhere else in your body, maybe release the arms down to the sides, palms up on this last one. Let the shoulder blades soften back. And lift your head up. Take a breath. And release. So interestingly, I haven't done any follow-up research on this, but I remember in like the early, like maybe around the 2010s, there were studies being released in scientific journals that babies were being born with this like new bony protuberance at the side back of the skulls. Like they were calling them horns back here. And so interesting to think about coevolution. It's not like we develop them like bunions over time as we get older. We're actually being born in bodies with added support on our skulls to keep over our spines. Extra bone for muscle and tendon attachment. So fascinating. Should like X-ray our babies, see if they, I would like totally exploit my babies for science. Why not? I wouldn't even have to get paid for it. That's a sad thing. Okay, we're gonna roll to the right. Press through strong arms, come into tabletop position. Yes, maybe a round or two of cat-cow. Notice any newfound space. Explore what you feel, how it feels, where you feel it. And when you're ready, let your breath guide you into downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, walk your hands back towards your feet. You can bring your blocks with you if you like. If your hamstrings feel a little tight, bring the blocks. Okay, this time, instead of interlacing your hands behind your head, bend your knees as much as you need to feel stable and grounded. You're just gonna bring your fingertips to the sides of your skull. Like just behind your thumbs, like just behind the ears where those new bony protuberances are being discovered. Fingers spread like on either side of the center line of the skull. Point your elbows to the midline towards your shin, suck the armpits in, and now press your head into your fingertips to come all the way up to standing. Release the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just take a moment to locate the rhythmic beating of your heart. Attune to the presence of the heart. Feel the unconditional support of beautiful earth at each foot. And savor the nourishing currents of the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Release the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're gonna exhale the hands to the back of the skull again. You can point your elbows out to the sides and maybe feel the shoulder blades come together more. Keep the shoulder blades together as though you're like squeezing, I don't know, something, a big ball between the elbows. Feel how the shoulder blades come apart. As you hug the elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades back. As the shoulder blades hug to the midline behind you, the elbows hug to the midline in front of you, and you press your head to keep your head more in line with your heart. You're connected to the back of the heart, the depth of the heart, the center of the heart behind you. The elbows point forward the direction you want to go, and the head stays in line with the heart. As you fold, try not to let the head lead the way, let the heart lead the way. And then right at your edge, release the fingers and let the head bow to the heart. Inhale, look forward, reach forward, walk your hands out to downward facing dog. Push through the arms to lift through the hips and ground through the heels. Inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. Exhale through to pigeon prep. Take your blocks high to frame your hips, bend your back leg, left hand for left foot. Yeah, with us?
I don't know.
Okay, well, next week we'll do that. We're still gonna have you, where are we work? We're working on like revolt, yeah, we're going that direction soon actually. If you feel steady, take flight by all means. Offer it to the breath. Press the back knee down and forward to reach your right elbow crease and fingertips up. Anchor the tailbone down to lift from the low belly up through the third eye. That hashtag shit yoga teachers say. Gently release, take it back to three-legged dog. Right leg high to the sky. Pause here or flip your right foot behind you, open your right arm to the sky. Bring your right hand to your right heart center as you look for the feet parallel. And then push through the legs, press through the inner edge of your bottom hand. And as you press through your legs, you press your heart into your hand and your hand into your heart. Good, look towards your feet. The mat gets long, the foot behind you steps forward, right palm to the earth. On the inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Exhale through to pigeon prep. Lower the back knee, right in line with the hip, knee and foot in line with the hip. Bring your blocks high to frame your hips. Back leg Right hand for right foot. As best you can, take the left knee wider than the left hip. And if that doesn't feel good on your knee, ankle, foot, or hip, you could also come into a low lunge instead. It's always an option, an alternative. Press the back knee down and forward. Remember those back toes? Activate the back foot, activate the toes. Turn your right toes a little more to the right and hug your right knee a little more to the left. Back toes to the right, back knee to the left. Press it down and forward to take flight. On the exhale, gently release. Plant the hands, big breath in, three-legged dog. Take the left leg high to the sky. Open the hips, keep the right armpit lifting and really glue the inner edge of the right hand to the earth. You can stay here or flip the dog. Left foot steps back, right hand, left hand to heart center. Find the rhythmic beating of your heart. Then look for your feet, your ground of being. Parallel your feet. Hug the feet, the knees to the midline, and as you push your feet down, press your heart into your hand and your hand into your heart. Press the inner edge of the bottom hand down. Now look for your feet. The leg on the mat goes long, the foot behind forward. Left hand to the earth, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower towards the earth. Inhale, rise up for cobra, cobra dog, or up dog. Stay for an extra breath. Zip lock the legs together like a snake tail and pull your hands back and slither your hips forward. Exhale to child's pose or puppy pose. Breathe into the back and sides of the waist. Is this a knot?
Yes.
Is it new?
No.
Okay.
It's not new.
It's definitely, it's just bulging in a more dramatic way.
I found it on the wild thing.
You found it?
I felt it.
You felt it. Make your way onto your back. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Place a block between your. Bend your elbows right alongside your waistline. And as you press the elbows down, lift the chest up and wriggle the shoulder blades together. As you press the elbows down and that action of actively pressing the skull down, stand through your feet to lift your hips up for bridge pose. The bridge is the instrument of connection between the inner world and the outer world, between self and other, even and especially across lines of difference, between the you that you are now and the you that you're moving toward, the you that you want to become. You can stay right here, hug the block, or you can place your hands outside your ears as wide as the mat, preparing for Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow pose. As you hug the block, push through your legs, come to the top of your head, pause, hug the elbows to the midline, just like we've been doing, and suck the armpits in. And from there, push down to go up. Look towards your feet, lift the heels up, squeeze the block, maybe tiptoe your feet forward towards your hands. Good, and as you hug the block, press through the inner edges of your hands as you extend out through your knees and down through your heels. One more breath. If you've tiptoed forward, walk it back out. And on an exhale, lower all the way down to the lap of this beautiful earth. You can put the block to the side. With the knees bent, feet on the ground, take your feet about as wide as the mat and let the knees rest against each other at the midline. I'm actually going to have you do Supta Hasta Padangusasana A, B, and C.
Sure. Right now?
In a sec. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Just a sec. Okay. Belly breathing. You can even place the hands on the low belly and find and feel the breath in the palms of your hands. Let both knees fall gently to the right. Option to place the right foot on top of the left thigh. On the days that I'm really tired, I fall asleep like around 8 or 9, which now makes me wake up around 3:30, and then I'm up until 5:30. But those are hours that I get to like or catch up on podcasts. And those hours lately, for the past couple of weeks, I've been working on our Year of the Horse playlist. So I'm really hoping it's ready to debut in time. One or two more of the deepest, fullest, slowest breaths. There you go. Does that make sense? Does that feel okay? Okay. The other one's a pose too. It's just a different pose. We're going to keep the ankle on top of the thigh if it's there. Inhale the legs to center. If the ankle is not over the thigh here at center, place right ankle across the left thigh. We're not even going to hug it in here. I want it to be as like a gentle, grounded hip opener. And can we use the earth and breath and body to just feel our way more deeply into the depths of our being? So with the left foot on the floor, right ankle over left thigh, from the inside, try to press the right knee away from you. And can you feel something there? And a belly breath. Now cross right thigh over left thigh, deeper cross. We're not going to twist here. We're going to bend the knees in towards the chest. And we'll lift the head and shoulders up so that we can hold the outer shins, ankles, or outer edges of the feet. So go for the outer edges like that. Yep. You can probably go more towards your ankles if you want. Good, and then once you bind yourself to yourself, flex the feet, spread the toes, and start to lie back towards the floor. Keep the connection. Lie back towards the floor. Yep, head heavy, jaw soft, brow soft. And now it's a big if you still want more, rather than letting the knees fall in towards the heart, press the knees towards the sky. We in? The depths. The sticky stuff. With each exhale, release a little bit left of what's sticking to you. Good, release the feet, release the legs all the way down to the ground, reach the arms overhead, huge breath in, exhale with an audible sigh. Bend the legs, feet on the floor as wide as the mat. Knees rest against each other at the midline. Let both knees fall gently to the left this time, an option to place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Arms can release down to the sides, out to the sides, overhead, or rest on your midsection where you can really find and feel the rise and fall of the breath in the palms of your hands, which is always a great thing to return to when you're in need of some grounding or down regulating, to bring your hands low on the torso, but lower than the navel, and try to slow down and deepen the breath to feel the rise and fall of the breath in the palms. On an inhale, right knee comes through center. Keep the cross or find the cross with the right foot on the ground, left ankle over right thigh. Right leg is strong, and the left knee presses away. And if you're like kind of flexible, you don't have much in there and you want to deepen deep sensation, but I'm just, the exercise here is a gesture of like going light and gentle, but finding and feeling something deeper. So as you flex the left foot, turn your left toes out a bit, press your left thigh away from you. Think pubic bone towards the floor, so the pubic bone tends to lift. Pubic bone towards the floor as you press the center back of the skull down, and see if that helps you get a little deeper into the fabric of the body. And then cross left thigh deeper over right thigh, hug the knees in towards the chest. Lift the head and shoulders up, reach for the outer shins, ankles, or edges of the feet. Activate the feet. Even if you're holding the shins, activate the feet, spread the toes. Rest the head and shoulders back to the earth, like a total release in the shoulder girdle, head, neck, throat, jaw. Can stay right there or begin to press the knees away from the tummy towards the sky. Nice, Jared. Belly breathing. On the exhale, release the hands, feet to the floor, uncross. Stretch your legs out long, reach the arms overhead. This time you're gonna inhale, take the breath in deeply, slowly, fully, and as you exhale, like let the breath roar out from the heart. Do that one more time, and conscious, subconscious, unconscious, you're releasing stickiness. Anything that is sticking to you that is not meant to come forward. I think just like one more. What do you think? Like one more? Bend your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. You're going to locate your strap.
You can release your legs down to the floor while you find your strap. Okay, so unfurl your strap. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, then bring the ball of your right foot into the center of your strap. We'll set up for Supta Asta Padangusthasana A. It's a hamstring stretch at first. So the ball of your foot is that mound of flesh underneath your toes. See if you can get your strap there. Now the tendency for me is to like really death grip the strap because I want the stretch so bad. Can you lower your hands down the strap a little bit more so you're still supporting your leg as you flex up towards the sky without actually like forcing it up there? Let your shoulders soften a little bit more towards the earth. Then flex your foot and press it up towards the sky to lengthen through the back of your leg. Now bring both ends of the strap into your left hand. Extend your left leg long if it's not already. Flex both sets of toes. Bring the strap into your right hand. Your left hand comes to the top of your left hip. Press the top of your left hip down so you're rooted down. Then on an exhale, let your leg open up towards the windows. Your left hip is going to want to lift. Can you press your hand down into the top of your thigh to root yourself down? And only go as far as you can open while keeping yourself rooted to the earth. Flex through both sets of feet. Breathe here. On your inhale, draw your leg through center. Switch the strap into your left hand. Then exhale, twist your right leg over towards the brick wall. Your top hip might lift. Only go as far as you can while keeping both shoulder blades rooted into the earth. Your arms can be out to a T or out to a goalpost position. That can help get your shoulder blades back into the earth. Flex through both sets of feet. Now option to be here, or for an additional thigh stretch, bend your bottom knee, then your right hand grabs for your bottom foot. Again, totally optional. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. Slowly release your hand from your foot. Inhale to untwist, bend your right knee in. Exhale to switch your foot into your opposite foot into the strap. Take it to the left side. Your right foot can be on the mat or your right leg can extend, whatever works best for you to keep yourself supported. Now everyone flex your left foot. Imagine that you could stomp onto the ceiling and make a footprint there. Breathe. Now bring both ends of the strap into your left hand. Extend your right leg long. Bring your right hand to the top of your right thigh. As you exhale, open up to the left. Press your right thigh down into the earth to root yourself down. Let your shoulder blades relax into the earth. On an inhale, draw your leg through center. Exhale, switch the strap into your right hand and twist off towards the windows. For a second opportunity for a manual self-assist, you can bring your pointer finger and your thumb, like the L shape of your hand, to the crease of your left leg, like where your hip meets your leg. Then pull that flesh down and away to lengthen through the left side of your body. Take all that flesh, pull it down in space. Now option to be here, or bend your bottom knee and grab for your bottom foot for the thigh stretch. Your left shoulder might want to uproot. You don't need this thigh stretch, right? We want to stay rooted as we expand. Breathe. On your inhale, release your foot, draw your leg back through center. Exhale, bend your knee in, ditch your strap, lower both feet down to the earth underneath your knees. Take your knees a little bit wider than your hips and take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. Find a little equilibrium and space through your low back after all that single leg work. On your inhale, draw your legs back through center. Exhale to hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug.
Thank you. Beautiful. And right here, right now, notice what you feel, how it feels, where you feel it. What feelings have sustained? What do you still feel that you came in with? What feelings have dissolved? What do you feel less of or none of? And what feelings have you created? Just take this moment here and now to receive yourself as you are, where you are, more fully. And to see yourself where you want to be, to make a vow for the direction that you're going. See this version of yourself, the inner environment, the outer environment, as clearly as you possibly can. What is the full picture? And what is the vow you make over the next week or so that's going to carry you forward in this direction? Trust that there will be bumps and twists and turns, and life will continue to be messy. In the yoga, one of the promises of yoga is that we are sufficient unto ourselves, that we have everything we need within the self to fulfill the soul's purpose. We are sufficient unto ourselves. We have everything we need already to fulfill the soul's purpose. There's nothing that needs to be purged, nothing that needs to be acquired. Scan your body with your awareness to see if there's any final poses, movements, or adjustments that you need or want to make in order to feel completely prepared to fully relax. Can add or remove layers, add or remove props, sip some liquid. If the heat might turn on as the room settles, there's cough drops over by the blocks and props. If you want to, from now on when you come in, like grab a cough drop or two, or if you feel a little tickle coming on, you can always come grab a cough drop. If you're new here, we've been exploring this resonant breathing track in Shavasana over the last few months, several months, I guess. Maybe it's even been a year, it's hard to know. But I'm gonna play this track, and the invitation is like not necessarily to apply too much effort to sync your breath to the track, but to just notice if and how long it takes for your breath to sync itself to the track. It's not wrong if you want to apply effort in so doing, it's just not necessary. Make yourself as comfortable as humanly possible. Look for the breath. Give the body permission to soften and release any last remaining bits of tension, of holding, and offer yourself the whole weight of being here and now more fully to the altar of the earth. Let the weight of the presence of your soul and heart and body at this time be felt by the earth and held by the earth, supported fully. And by the unconditional, undeniable support and presence of gravity. And trust that the heavier you let yourself be, the lighter you actually become. Look for the breath. Let the inhales deepen and expand. And let the exhales soften and expand. The inhales deepen and expand the awareness inward. And the exhales soften and expand the awareness outward. And as best you can, let the breath hold your vision. This one is called Heart and Third Eye Chakra Singing Bowls, played in nature for healing. So as you continue to observe the breath turns you into the heart, and the heart opens, and the heart informs and inspires the mind, and the third eye opens. And here in the realm of supreme love and clear insight, you see your path, your direction forward. Invite a deeper breath in and a longer breath out. As you deepen your breath, feel how naturally your breath deepens you. The gift of life that each and every breath offers ignites the heart. And the indwelling light of the heart, the voice of the heart, has an opportunity then to inform, illuminate, and inspire the faculty of your mind and the agency of your body, and in turn, the energy of the mind and the energy of the body, our thoughts and our actions more clearly reflect and reveal the presence, the nature, the indwelling light of the heart. And it's beautiful. Beautiful thoughts, beautiful actions that reflect and reveal the presence of the heart. Let the spirit that you are begin to gently awaken the body that you have, wiggling toes and fingers, gently stretching through arms and legs. And as the spirit that you are awakens the beautiful body that you have, let the body that you have beautifully embrace and affirm and adorn the spirit that you are, literally wrapping yourself around yourself. For this is and you are the gift of life. Take a moment to feel both feet on the ground, to call yourself down to earth. Take a breath, take a beat, call yourself back to reality. Take a breath and a beat. And here and now, take a moment to visualize the ways in which you stretch yourself in this practice of yoga forward into all of the activities of your daily life. And may the beauty and goodness of our heart guide us in all we do. In so doing, bringing more beauty and goodness to those in the world around us. When you're ready, gently roll to one side, press through strong arms, find your way into a comfortable seated posture. Just make yourself as comfortable as humanly possible. And then with eyes softly closed or softly open, bring the hands together before the heart in Anjali Mudra. And a final gesture of sincere self-reverence, self-love, self-respect that acknowledges and honors the voice of the true teacher, the indwelling light of the heart. And a gesture of courageous and generous offering that places this aspect of ourselves before us as a guide and a wholehearted offering in all we do. As you bow to your heart, with all my heart, I bow to every one of you. Thank you so much for your practice and your presence together. And always and more than anything, I want to thank each and every one of you for all that you are and all that you do every single day of this life. Thank you for your beauty. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for being here and being together, for coming out in what feels like -8 degrees. Can pat yourself on the back. So grateful that you chose to be here and do this. We have anatomy for yoga teachers and practitioners with Alex next Saturday, Valentine's Day. We have a harmonious healing crystal singing bowl sound bath with Elizabeth on Sunday, February 15th. We have restorative yoga and yoga nidra with Eric on Sunday, February 22nd. And we have a kids yoga fun night with Sarah on February 27th. Looking ahead, we have a going inward somatic breathwork and sound journey with Sarah Hummel on Friday, March 6th. And then super duper excited, mark your calendars, spring equinox celebration with Sarah Hummel and Lynn Gallagher on Friday, March 20th from 7 to 9. These are two of Philadelphia's most exquisite, real, fabulous witches. They are so gems, hidden treasures, and they're collaborating for the first time here in this space for the equinox, Friday, March 20th. Mark your calendar. It will set the tone, it will set the vibes, and it will carry us. Thanks, everyone.